страшны любые прогнозы. В мире мы одни, а в сердце
Oczy zielone, zielone.
и с тобой не знаешь.
So this is Armenia. We're in Yerevan today. Really old city, really cool. The pink city, so all the rocks were used for construction, and it's a really interesting place to explore. Something different, something to look at. Stuck in between Turkey, Iran, and on the edges of the former USSR republics, this country and its people needed to learn to be resilient in order to keep their language, their traditions, and their religion following so many wars with all of their neighbors. Yerevan celebrates this resilience with monuments, modernity, and many, many fountains.
So, how do you feel about Yerevan? Is it also 90s in Poland vibes?
Well, I was never in the 90s in Poland. That's, I guess, is what I imagine it to be. No, not really. Super modern, actually. A lot of nightlife, a lot of lights everywhere, people out in the gardens having their beer, having something to eat. It's like the world didn't stop here for COVID. Things kept on going. Don't know how they do it, but it's really cool. It's really cool.
It's like a mix between some, I don't know. It reminds me about Tel Aviv, it reminds me about Milan, some like really modern international cities.
Yeah, it's got a lot of activity, a lot of lifeguards. Most former Soviet countries used to have a very interesting way of letting people get around. Buses are a little bit different. They're called marshrutka, and they're basically 9-seaters of not very young cars, and they let you move around. Well, we're in a marshrutka right now, on our way to Sevan from Yerevan. And this is it in all its magnificence.
So we got to Sevan with Marshrutka and now we're driving in this super modern car with the guy.
Сейчас месту заебай. Заебай.
Yeah, that. To see the monastery and to go to our host in Sevan.
Misha.
Bruno.
Ada.
We just met Misha. He took us from Sevanavank to Sevan. He wasn't really sure where to take us, he had to go to his friends and ask. Of course, we didn't know he was going to do that, so we actually thought he was going to show us something. And we used the GPS to get here. Yes, his friends were smarter than we were. His car was cool.
There's
Car was
party!
There was a party, yeah, it was very loud. It was very loud, there was a party. The car was older than my grandparents. But we're here, and we only had to haggle a little bit to pay for that. And we got a picture of a CCC, too many C's on that one, CCP passport. So, thank you Misha, good luck to you wherever you are.
And we are now heading to our host. Hopefully we'll get to see some lake and eat some nice grilled fish here.
Yeah, that'd be
Local
nice.
delicacy.
That'd be nice. Some
After the party.
I'm really confused. We just came to a place to have some dinner, some fish. It was really recommended. We couldn't find the entrance to the restaurant. It's a huge building. We couldn't find the entrance to the restaurant. We came downstairs, seemed to have found it. It wasn't the entrance, and then we were brought into a room.
So we managed to get to Sevan and we had a restaurant recommended to us, which we went to. It's so confusing. It's just by the lake, it's a beautiful place. But basically the restaurant has like different rooms that we enter from outside. and it's empty. There's no music. You just enter a room, somebody comes up, shows up with a menu. You order right away. They leave. There's nobody, no staff, nobody. So you're just in an empty room alone. So confused.
Mild.
Matt? It went down then.
It went down. I'm getting acclimated.
It's a party place.
It is a party place. Don't you see my party face? I got it going on. You ain't seen a party until you've seen a Sevon party.
So much happening.
There's so much happening and yet nothing at all.
Is that what you expected of Armenia?
I didn't really expect anything. I didn't know what to expect. It's old school.
It's quite
That much.
quite different than Yerevan.
Yeah, it's really concrete blocks. A lot more Soviet, I suppose, in style. No real decorations. It's quite bare.
That's cool.
It's interesting.
In the heat of a summer night, we kissed and he held me tight. He was beautiful. Oh, he's so beautiful.
You've been dancing Armenian pop songs, disco polo.
Well, Armenian, Polish, Russian, Ukrainian, disco polo is disco polo.
Disco polo is love.
Disco polo is love, yeah. This feels like early 90s in Poland, so you know, I'm home again.
Early 90s, early 20s.
Well, not so much early 90s in fact, because I was just born there. But my first memories from my life match this place perfectly. It's like first holidays with my parents were in places like that. Yeah, cities look like that. It's definitely like nice in Poland. It's a little bit more.
But what is it that brings you back, really?
Hard to say. There's very old buildings, lack of renovation, laundry drying just outside of the windows. This is a thing. And well, yesterday our host had this kind of cover on her laundry machine. I think Poland never got that far in this kind of decorations, but
That was exceptional.
that was exceptional. I mean, that was cute, but that's you don't see these kind of things often in today's world. It's like it's different.
It was cute though.
It was cute, yeah. But you know, all of this like furniture, and I don't even know how to call it in English. I will Google it. Mebuszczanka. It's like
Well, it's embedded furniture.
okay, embedded furniture, if you say so. These are the things, and there's so much of it here. Like at Nina's home when we were staying at our house yesterday, I just felt like when I was a child, I was staying at my grandparents. That's the same kind of decorations at the home, the same kind of feel. Yeah, definitely. Memories come back. made a new friend today. We're trekking. How are you, our friend? No, hey. How is your trek? What?
Snoop Whitey dog.
Well, at least he doesn't mind the rain.
No, he doesn't.
It's a nice wet trek. How do you enjoy our trek?
It'd be nicer if it didn't rain. But it's pretty interesting. It's another gift that Armenia is giving us. And we're having some difficulties with the markings. We can't seem to find our bearings. We managed to make it to a couple of monasteries, not the rest.
The trek didn't go exactly as planned, but we got a lift from a super nice guy called Możesz to the center. And we now have a picnic with local beer, Gyumri. Super good strawberries. These strawberries here are the killer. They are nothing similar to any other country. And homemade dried fruits from our host from previous night, Nina. And as much as I must admit I don't like dried fruits in general, this is a killer. They are not too sweet, they are just great.
Lavash is a traditional Armenian bread which is UNESCO heritage. And thanks to these amazing ladies, we may have just had the most loving lavash in all of Yerevan. Food is serious business in Armenia, and just watching this dish unravel makes me want to go back and enjoy this coriander-infused marvel with some pomegranate wine.
I was waiting 3 days to try street food kebab in Armenia, and this is just great. Of course, with coriander in here. Especially after hitchhiking here, this is super easy in Armenia. We tried 3 times, and 2 cars stopped, 1 didn't, just because the guy didn't understand me. So,
Just having some breakfast by a lake. Having some nice hummus in the morning, lavash. Some potatoes that the nice fishermen here decided to give us, grilled potatoes. It's really cool, it's really cool. Got Mount Ararat in the distance, looking fantastic. People are fishing, the sun is out. It's a day to be grateful, it's a day to be happy.
it's a good life.
Yeah.
The first time I see coffee being made on the fire. I think we have just learned what Armenian hospitality means. We just had a great coffee made on fire, by the way, real fire, with some pretty good cakes from the guys here.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Just the fishermen kicking it, laid back, catching some fish by the lake. Super cool.
And it was like a natural thing to do for them, just approach us and share everything they had with us.
Yeah.
Super cool. And this location, I mean, this kind of remote locations and this kind of experiences with local people is what you travel for, really.